Hello, I'm Teddy, and today we have Mary Poppins. Instead of Bert, instead of Bert, there was the Jack, and the kids in the first Mary Poppins were actually the adults in this Mary Poppins. Mary Poppins, in the first Mary Poppins, there was like 1,000 nannies that want to, there was 1,000 nannies going to their house and trying to, and want to babysit their children, and then Mary Poppins came and just took all the nannies and just somehow with the wind made them fly away. They both were flying a kite, and then Mary Poppins somehow grabbed onto the kite and flew down. Then they went through a lot of adventures of stuff that is impossible. Like Mary Poppins said, Mary Poppins said, this is like 5 times in the movie, anything is possible, even the impossible. And well, that is actually kind of true, because like it's possible for a little bus to go hoo hoo hoo, because how is that possible? Okay, a bus to go hoo hoo hoo, just press the horn 25 times, and then it goes hoo hoo hoo. So then they went on their first adventure, which is inside the bath. They went inside the bath, and then, they were just appeared in the middle of the ocean. So they had a little song in the ocean. They were singing in the ocean, and then, lots of cool stuff happened. There was, like, treasure chests. I think it was, like, they appeared, like, and they went inside a bubble, and then they flew up, and then it popped, and then they landed in the ocean, and stuff like that happened, and they were singing, So then, on the second adventure, they went, the little guy touched the mama's, I think it was her grandma's bowl, and then a little piece of it kind of fell out, and then they were like, oh no! The grandma's bowl, she said not to touch it! No! And then the little girl, and then the girl said, the girl and the bank's children said, remember she said that the bowl was priceless. So then, it was called, so Mary Poppins was just talking to Jack while that happened, and then Mary Poppins came along and she said, okay, why did you do that? And then they just went into the dimension of the bowl. That makes no sense. Because there was like this, like the bowl was inside this weird, like, other type of dimension or whatever it was called. So then the thing he got it, so she spun the bowl 1,000 times, and then after they got into the dimension, and then after, so then after they went all the way to the circus, not the circus or whatever it was, the show, it was the circus. They had the giant sing, and then, the little one had brought his little, his stuffed animal, so then he left the little stuffed toy on the table, and then the evil guy that was, there's this evil guy that was, kind of like, whenever you come into a circus, they kind of check, like, your tickets, if everything's all right, and if, like, stuff like that, and welcomes you. Yeah, that guy, he was evil. And he took the little stuffed toy. What happened? Oh yes. So then after the end of the show, they went on this giant journey. He trapped the little guy inside of this cottage, no, inside of like, so yeah, the evil dude wanted to travel to the other dimension that they live in, like the planet Earth. And they were in the little doggo's vehicle, and the evil dude that kidnapped the little guy, the smallest one in the family. Yeah. So then he went off the edge of the bowl, and then he broke the bowl in half, and then like, you know, it was like a little adventure. The banks guy, he did something wrong in the bank, and then he was about to lose his house, and then the boss dude, he kind of like kicked the little children out, and then they met his papa, and then after what happened, they went back home. They were moving out because the other guys were so they were moving out because the guys want to take their house. They didn't want to, like, because they didn't give the certificate. Somehow Jack and his team of lighters somehow managed to get Jack all the way on the top of the Big Ben, 12 o'clock before midnight, because whenever it's 12 o'clock at midnight, then they will officially take us home. They found out that their kite had the certificate, that had the pieces of the certificate thing, because the little dude patched the kite up. His dad came over and he's like, "You cannot be here." He kicked him out of his job, and then he was like the boss, and then he started dancing around. He's like on the table. So my favorite part was that when all of the Jack's lighters team went to the Big Ben, and then somehow got all the way to the top of the Big Ben, and then turned the Big Ben 5 minutes before midnight, because at the time it was like 1 minute before midnight. So then here's the back, and over here are the bonus features. And in this movie, there was a lot of songs. And you don't forget to like, subscribe, and